Hey, it's day 18. Gonna go right into it. It is Friday, and it is also pretty much the end of the month. And I'm starting to feel a little bit kind of sad that I'm not gonna do this tomorrow, because again, I'm doing this only on weekdays. I've been really enjoying the practice of doing this for myself. I didn't think that I would get to this point so quickly. And I say quickly kind of in quotes because it's been, day 18. But yeah, it feels so different from when I first started doing this to now. My confidence has definitely grown in terms of being able to just get right into it. And yeah, I didn't think I would feel this way about this practice. It's also, I find it still so cool that, a year from now or whenever I decide to review this, it's gonna be here, waiting for me, which is nice. And if anybody is ever feeling maybe a little bit lonely or struggling with their creative practice, if this can bring some solace to that, I think that's also a really nice bonus that I didn't really consider when I thought about doing this. But yeah, and I'm feeling a little bit sad that tomorrow I'm not gonna be doing this, nor on Sunday. So even though I'm gonna get back to it on Monday, of course, I'm going to try and honor the feeling of wanting to make stuff. If I feel like making something, sitting and drawing, and enjoying the space that provides for me, then I'll do it on the weekend. I'm saying it on camera, so I can't, just not do it because I'm at home or I don't have my usual setup. Just gotta sit and do it. I am also feeling myself going into more and more unknown territory the more that I do this. Doing this every day well, very fun. I think part of the speaking aspect, I'm like, what do I even talk about? Um, I seem to always find something to say, but um, yeah, it's like a thing that I am thinking about a lot. For January, I had a pretty tumultuous winter, like November, December. And so for January, something that I decided was that I was going to try and deal with uncertainty in a different way, or like healthier way, or just trying maybe to embrace it a little bit. You know, this act of drawing every day, no plan, just vibes, is definitely helping me with that, but at the same time, it's also causing some feelings of uncertainty that, yeah, I'm trying to navigate. So I very rarely draw with red. I don't think I like red as a color very much in general. Nothing against it, just I don't think it's for me. Um, but yeah, I guess using it in a little uncertainty, controlled uncertainty about my color usage can also be fun. I think that even though this weird uncertainty project type thing that I'm doing is really fun in certain regards. Like, I do find this project to be quite entertaining, although I've had my moments of frustration. It's definitely helped me have a little bit of an outsider's perspective on the things that I do. Like, on a lighter note, like, I notice that I like twist or turn my pens around, or whatever tool I'm using really, when I'm drawing, which I find so funny. Like, why do I do that? Yeah, no, there's like all sorts of things that I'm like seeing with maybe a clearer picture since I've started this. Yeah, I didn't really have a hard date as to what I wanted this project to be. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing this for. Right now, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm kind of hitting that stride. I definitely want to do it at least towards the moment that I'm still maybe a little bit to the point that maybe I'm just a little bit bored with it, because I do find that those are the points where I tend to figure out new things about myself, because from the boredom I just want to try new things. Digging the red, I think it's nice. Don't know why I don't. Well, I do know because I don't like red, but in color, like in practice, looks great. Should use it more. So yeah, definitely. It's gonna be a few months of figuring out what dealing with uncertainty means to me. Definitely great time to practice, because in January I was hit with a few personal issues, and I'm like, damn, now I have to deal with this. But the fact that I had kind of already set my mindset to like think about uncertainty in, not a super negative way. I feel like I've been dealing with, my personal issues like surprisingly well. And I've been thinking a lot about how uncertainty doesn't just happen in your life, from a myriad of reasons. It doesn't just appear in your life in like personal reasons, but it's quite prevalent in creative work. Like you don't always know where a drawing is going to end up, or if you're making like a song, or really any type of creative endeavor, you don't know what the outcome is going to be. But to get to that outcome, the only thing you can do is push forward and like try and see what ends up coming from, those feelings. I'm hoping that, part of the sort of training myself to not see uncertainty in like a completely negative light not only helps me with like personal things, but also with my creative endeavors, which again, right now I feel like it's doing it for me. This is a cute combo. I should do this a little bit more often. Sometimes I panic that I haven't pressed record. But yeah, I did. I pressed it. Also, it is so rainy. So rainy today. On my way to the studio, I was getting soaked. And then my dog was really feeling himself in the rain. So I couldn't quite escape it as quickly as I wanted to, because he was like, no, baby, we need to be outside right now. And then he always gets zoomies after a good wet walk. So he was running all over the studio building. Feeling quite pleased with how today's going. Keep not pulling enough references when I feel like I have. It is starting to be a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. Maybe I'm just learning to maybe I'm getting faster and not realizing it. And so I'm gathering fewer and fewer images, but like gonna have to maybe put more stuff than I think I need. Thankful that, Pinterest is easy to find things in. Judging myself, trying to speed run this drawing, this part of the drawing at least. So I'm gonna very carefully slow down. I don't know what it is that makes me, well, I think partially is when I catch myself doing something that I don't like, I want to rush through it so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Which, understandable that I don't want to deal with something that I don't like. And I think maybe there's like a stamina element of like, yes, I'm sitting down and I'm doing this for this period of time, but there might be like a point that I still need to work towards where I'm not feeling like stuck to my chair. Because I think when recording something like this that it's just one take, I do constantly think about wanting to stand up or like move or take like a little water break. So yeah, that's the unfortunate part of this little weird one take experiment that I can't always just get up whenever I feel like it. But I think I can at some point build enough stamina to deal with that. I also really like these colors together. Kind of wanna, should I add a pink? Maybe I'll add a pink just to have a little extra something. Gonna take this off. Maybe I didn't space these as well as I could have. Kind of at this point, just trying to fill in the gaps on the page. Don't feel like I have anything super purposeful to add. I'm gonna do the date, which is January 30, 2026. I kind of want to add some more little flourishes. Whenever I do draw with this black pen, my desire to draw Gengar, Hunter, Ghastly, the Pokemon, is so strong. I feel like it's like the perfect color for them, and I find them so cute. I think I've broken down this notebook enough now where it's laying flat on its own, which I am very appreciative of. I think this might be it for today. This was pretty fun. So glad that you stuck around. I'll be back on Monday for day 19, so thanks for watching. Bye. I broke this. No. Okay, see ya. Bye.